wá ti mọ̀ tó yìn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá rí àwọn irú àwa báyìí, àwa ti bá adẹ̀sí ń bá àwọn wọn tí wọ́n ní difficulty in life ṣiṣẹ́. Àwọn míì wọ́n disability oríṣiríṣi, but ẹni tó ní ṣe cognizant disability àtẹni tó ní mental disability, ṣe ẹni tó ní kí náà ti ń pè tó rán máa dùn, ẹni tó ní mental disability, ẹni tó ní kí náà tẹ̀ tí ń pè kan yìí o, tó bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ vocal disability, kì í ṣe ẹni tó yòdì o, torí àwọn èèyàn máa ń wo odi àbí adití. There's difference from ẹni tó ti ẹ̀dì tí ò gbọ́rọ̀ bọ̀ tó lè sọ̀rọ̀. There's difference from ẹni tí ó lè sọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀ tí ẹni tí ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀ tó gbọ́rọ̀. Ó tún wá yàtọ̀ sẹ́ni tó jẹ́ pé deaf and dumb. Then ṣẹ́rẹ́ ni disability tiẹ̀. Kì í ṣe pé bóyá ó ní ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀, ó ní ní ọ̀rọ̀. Bó ṣe bá lísì sí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ó lọ. Pé máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn. God bless you, ma. So tẹ́ bá ti ẹ̀ dúró tí wọ́n máa bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá ń host live, kẹ́ máa wò ó. Tẹ́ bá wo ojú ẹ̀ bóyá ń sọ̀rọ̀, ó máa ti sọ àwọn àìsàn tó ní fún yín, tó yé yín. Kò ní Down syndrome o, bọ̀ ó fẹ́ jọ, ó fẹ́ ní díẹ̀, atẹ́gùn yẹn fẹ́ sí díẹ̀. So ó ní àwọn disability tó ní bó ṣe wà ní àsọkùnrin. Tẹ́ pé and the reason tó fi máa ń tẹnu wọ́n gbà bíi pé tó bá rí obìnrin kan lè ní ó fẹ́ dókòó ni, ó fẹ́ dórí òun ni, ó fẹ́ máa fẹ́ òun ni, wọ́n ń wá òun ni, tí ó lè fi bo àwọn àìsàn tó wà ní abẹ́ ẹni tó ń jẹ́ Ìdòwú Fàtáì. Àwọn àìsàn yẹn ó fẹ́ fi ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn bò, kò gbọ́n, kò lọ́pọlọ. Yes, ó ní mild autism. Ń ṣe the chronic one o, ó ní mild autism. Tẹ́ bá wò ó physically, ṣẹ́rí ká sòótọ́ fúnra wa, I'm not joking here. That's why mo sọ fún Tóyìn pé kì í ṣọ̀rọ̀ eré. Ń ṣe bóyá mò ń múra àràbùkù. Tẹ́ bá wò ó, kẹ́ wò ó lápòkè dé
I agree with you, I agree. Mọ́mí Ayékòtó, sorry ma, sí ń bí lánàá. Mo sọ kíní ẹ̀ lórí platform Sister Tóyìn pé ó ń gba disability money, pé something is wrong with him. Ẹ dẹ̀ ti confirm ẹ̀ lẹ́nu, ẹgbẹ́ òsókè mu.
So ó ní kíní yẹn, ó ní àwọn syndrome bíi autistic person yẹn, ó ní. Ẹ bá wò physically, tó bá la inú ẹ̀, in fact nídìí láti argue ẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ ṣe wà yẹn. Àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣe táwa rí pé àwọn nǹkan tí ò dáa yìí, bíi pé kó máa ṣòfófó, kó gbọ́ lẹ́nu ìyẹn, kó sọ sí gbígbà. Àwọn characteristic àwọn kí ni wọ́n máa ń pè ó, high function autistic person. Àwọn characteristic wọn ni wọ́n máa rò bóyá nítorí pé àwọn ti dá lára àwọn tó nírú àìsàn tán ní pé àwọn ń socialize ni. Ṣé you understand? Wọ́n máa rò bóyá nítorí tẹ́ bá wọnú ilé kan sí, tán máa sọ pé we have 4 ladies here, we have 4 people here, they are autistic. Gbogbo wọn yẹn bọ́ ẹ sọ pé wọ́n wà autistic yẹn, ó ní slow speech, thank you. Àwọn characteristic ẹ̀ lẹ́tí lọ́ra bá mi ń kà síta díẹ̀ yẹn. Tẹ́ bá wá rí kan tó wà high function nínú wọn, ṣé mọ̀ pé ara wọn náà ni ó nírú àìsàn yẹn, bọ̀ tòun yẹn ó tún lè express ara ẹ̀. Tó bá wá ń sọ̀rọ̀, tó ń ṣòfófó, tó ń ṣe tojúbọlé, ó máa rò bóyá òun socialize ni. Nǹkan tí ọ̀rọ̀ làgàtà jọ nìyẹn. That is làgàtà for all of us. So bó ṣe wà yẹn, ó máa rò bóyá torí òun lè sọ̀rọ̀ láàrin àwọn ẹgbẹ́ òun. Ẹ mọ àwọn ẹgbẹ́ àwọn autistic person bí kí ẹ̀. Ó máa rò pé torí òun lòun lead the group of his packs, òun lè ṣe bó ṣe wù ú. And that is it. That is who Lagata is. Lagata is a mild autistic patient. Ẹ bá gbọ́rọ̀ ẹnu ẹ̀ rí i pé kì í ṣe rọ́. Mi ò parọ́, mi ìdẹ̀ ṣeré, mi ìdẹ̀ rárá búkú. Mi rárá búkú rárá. Tí máa fẹ́ rárá búkú, ó sì mọ nǹkan tí màá sọ. Mi rárá búkú, to be kind with you. Bọ̀bọ́ kan náà wà lára wa tó jẹ́ pé ó máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí. Wọ́n pè ní Prince. Prince yẹn náà patient. Mo ti sọ pé tí n bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá jẹ́rẹ́ kó máa bá mi fẹ̀rín. Tó bá ti jọ̀rọ̀ tó serious, jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn wa tó wọn bí kan learn from what I'm talking
Mommy,
about.
sorry, that one zone is high level.
Yes, that one is high level, but it's still high function autistic person. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe rí yẹn, kò lè ronú cognitively, kò lè ṣe nǹkan kan. Òun yẹn, ó tún wá ní behaviour tó ń fo, ó ń lo oògùn, ó wà lábẹ́ medication. Prince yẹn, ẹ bá gbọ́rọ̀ ẹnu ẹ̀, kó tó ẹ̀ lódì pé ó yà lọ bí tó yà lọ yìí, nígbà tó ṣì wà pẹ̀lú wa tó bá ti gun bìkan, torí ọ̀rọ̀ ò kì í jọ tàwọn tó kù, mo kàn máa bọ́lẹ̀ ni pé bóyá àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n lè gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. So ìyẹn náà, irú kíláàsì kan lòun àti àwọn làgàtà wà. Kíláàsì làgàtà ó kàn lè jẹ́ 3, kí kíláàsì ti Prince kó jẹ́ 9. Bọ́rọ̀ wọn ṣe rí nìyẹn. Mi fẹ́ kí n máa túbọ̀ yín bá ti rẹ́rìn báyìí, kò ní jẹ́ kí n sàwọn nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ. So ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ mú ìsọ́lọ́ ti rẹ́rìn ní mí láti sọ ìtọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ mi, kì í fẹ́ kéèyàn máa rẹ́rìn. Tí bá ti sọ àwọn nǹkan tí mo rí, tí bá ti ń pick àwọn nǹkan tí mo rí physically lára àwọn èèyàn, kì í ṣọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀rín. I'm not, mi mọ̀ bí mo fẹ́ sọ kí Tóyìn lè mọ̀ pé mo serious, but Tóyìn máa rò bóyá
we know you're serious, boy. We know. Carry on, just keep talking.
But people have to talk about
educate you. Hold on, Tóyìn. Hello. Educate you one now.
Mommy.
Ẹ jẹ́ káwọn àgọ́ lọ. Àti mo sọ́wọ́ òsì làwọn sí.
Mr. Gbs, hold on, ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbọ́rọ̀ mọ́ mi sí pọ̀.
To buttress Mommy Ayeko what she's saying, because what she's just talking, I'm like, whoa. I mean, I think you have experience in all these things. It's a little bit your field. You see, I knew it because it's not mine, but I did, I don't know how you call it in English, more like in my language, started intern with those, So there's a difference between when it's natural or when it's accidental, you know. So they have names for you explaining it. I'm like, wow.
Yes, if you look very well into all this,
you see it.
Because you see, if they are in a home and there is one that cannot walk, or maybe there's one that cannot talk, maybe there's one that cannot even do anything like cleaning themselves up, making their bed. Those that can, we call them high function individual, high function person supported. These people, if you say, oh, get up, make your bed, sweep your room, clean your toilet, wash your plate, those that can do this little thing, on top of the other people, feel they are better. And when they are talking, even when they are talking trash, they count it like they are communicating and they are making sense and they are socializing. So that is the class where Lagata is. Then you see that guy, Prince, is under medication, every dose of medication to stabilize him. So when you see them coming, maybe it is maybe an hour to their medication, you see them behaving the way Prince behaved. There are a lot of them out there, they are high function, they go to work, they have staff that follow them around, that get them jobs. So if you see those ones, you might think, you have seen complete human being. No, there are medications in their pockets or in the pocket of their staff. Bossman is just a lousy human being. Bossman wants to be seen everywhere. Bossman wants to tell us that I know so much. Bossman wants to prove to the world that know everybody's secret. But
he actually have a complex.
And I want to go there now. I want to say, do you know?
anything you want.
Anything. Let them go and live with it. If you want
Then when Mickey White,
because Roland, you understand that we are going to see like that. I don't know just one like that. It's very bad.
Father Abraham, you don't hear me mention anything.
Because
Father Abraham, Father Abraham,
it is very bad.
Engineer, the
Abraham, comment section will say, what did they do? Ṣé voture ni kíní ni àbí kí ló kọ bọ̀bọ̀?
Ìwọ náà fi dídú lẹ̀ kí ló dé?
Mi ò kí ló ṣé Robin Hood ni dídí Jude?
Bá mi fi dídú sílẹ̀.
Tí sábà lórí àti sọ pé.
Màmá di sniper nìyẹn. Èèyàn tó adopt the sniper nìyẹn. Má bẹ̀ jà ọ ní bá bùyá mi, má bẹ̀ jà ọ.
Sniper olórí burúkú àgbàdo.
Ní fọmọ àdúgbò mi ṣe rí o, tí mo ṣe fi fata ṣe fi ṣe gba pé fata gan pro Wunmi ní ìbọn èèyàn bí náà yìí. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ bí náà yìí ló wà lórí.
That one don cast. Bó ṣe bá ṣó tí wọ́n máa dúpọ̀ ẹ̀.
Ẹnjìnà ìwọ́n bá wọ̀ ní abọ́ bá ṣe máa múra wa. Àdẹ̀mọ́ bí tá tún máa ti múra wa.
Ìwọ ló lọ sí kò gbẹ̀yìn. Bóyá níbi jọ.
Ẹnjìnà èmi àti ò lè fira wá lẹ́sẹ̀. Ìwọ́n bá wọ̀ rẹ̀. Lè fira wá lẹ́sẹ̀.
My friend, leave this ones, Jerry. They don't get sense.
You know what they happen?
This
useless the sniper. He's telling Akpakpa to do show for Goresi. And Akpakpa said, I did a show for Goresi. Now why are you telling me? He said, no, the sniper said, no, Siamo. You need to do show for Goresi. You need to drag Goresi. This guy, they tell Akpakpa, don't mind them, don't God fight anything. And the sniper was talking. He said, why that lady that came to speak in your platform, is this in a Spicy Gist platform? He said he was just talking. If the girl have sweat before talking, blah blah blah, and I was waiting. Agata do this girl. They go do it to their own sister. They go take waiting. Agata did to this girl.
Anti-success, be anti-success.
Ma, good evening, Mama.
Anti-success, be anti-success. Then we leave waiting Agata do that lady. Make we talk justice from bad. Make we enjoy ourselves for here.
I know, but
we cannot inherit anybody sending you.
Yes, mommy, I understand.
We cannot inherit anybody sending me.
If I see borrow money for this lady hand, I see they use the money to the threaten her. It don't make sense. Agata, you go pay the money.
Now you then carry the money, give. Love one person.
Mommy, talk is cheap. Mommy, talk no, it don't make sense. No, it don't make sense at all.
It make a lot of sense. You make with the talk. You know one thing about when we listen to people talking, where we come in is the most important thing. This lady did not come and talk to us because Agata was owing her money. The lady came because Agata was trying to malign her personality. He's not talking about that money. He's not emphasizing on it. It just happened that within them, it happened that when love was still love, when things were still going on, boy and girl, man and woman, they borrow themselves money. But this other man did not say it the way he's supposed to say it. And this lady come up to come and straighten it up. That's just the message there. If Lagata want to pay that lady, let him go and pay the lady. I just like one thing that the lady comes and clean herself from every trash that Lagata has been saying. So, me, I don't see anything about borrowing someone money. You pay back, you don't pay back. It is between the two of them. And I'm not saying it because I don't care. I'm saying it because when this thing was going on, nobody was involved. Adebi Agata did not mention the girl name here. I believe the girl will not come on board. What I'm trying to make every one of us understand is that Lagata, what he did in justice for Mohbad is our problem here. And we want to trash it. We want to talk about it. I don't want to go and be talking about myself. Let me tell you something. By the time I was doing gay, and boy, and boy, a lot of things happen between girl and boys now. When love was love, you don't remember. Then one love crash, you want to remember. I just believe if that I did not mention that girl, the girl will not come because the girl, and so the way she spoke today, she's a big girl. She's a big girl. So don't let us go that the way they treat her, someone we treat. No. They just show us who Lagata is and we have learned from it. Me, I don't want to go that route. I want to go the route of Lagata have caused a lot of damages, injustice for Mohbad. I want to go to the route of the voice note of Lagata. What does the voice note that he recorded Baba or Buresi and mixed with his own voice and then do crop up on them? How has that justified that Lagata is an anti-justice? He didn't change anything. The fact that we now know who he is. He didn't change who, like, because all that still make me understand that, if I'm calling Baba, I am fighting for justice, right? And I pick up my phone and I call Baba and we're talking. I don't have reason to record Baba because we're fighting the same cause. It is when I have agenda, it's when I have an intention. It's when someone sends me to go and record Baba that I'll say, okay, let me push him to say what he's not supposed to say, and let me just record and come and show the people that is giving me money that look at what he said. So let me just, because we have to always go on a path that got to do with justice for Mohbad, not their private business. That money, we heard about it, we laugh, we can use it to laugh, we can make a comedy out of it. But to me, it is mature people dealing with their mature things. Justice for Mohbad. Lagata is sounding like I've said from morning to as I'm speaking. All those protests that Lagata is organizing is just taking us away from getting the fact. It's just taking us away from doing things ourselves. Okay, now, Lagata said there's a protest in UK. They went to the Downing House, the Nigerian house. We don't know what Lagata take there. Who among us have seen the notes or the letter that he went to submit there? The reply of that letter, as Lagata read it to anybody, when they call Lagata and say, come, this your letter, we want to reply. Did anybody go with Lagata? No. So that alone is telling me that this guy was just forcing herself to cover a lot of things, those that can really help in getting justice. Lagata used that being in the forefront to block all the help that justice for bad can get. That's one. Two, Lagata is not a friend of Nyoshoro. Lagata work his way to go and meet those who brought to Nyoshoro and then use system to enter Nyoshoro and then sold us out to anywhere we want to go to. That's number two. Number three, Yeye Kudi came on Facebook and say, hey, this thing, what they say, what we got, all the information we got from spending, blah, 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 blah. The Yekudi cannot make those things up. Even though you want to tell me the Yekudi lies, yes, but he cannot lie 100%. Lagata find this way, go and meet the Yekudi, and after he went to meet the Yekudi, after they said they have petitioned them, so everybody should go back to the time of petition. And he went to Yekude, he went to Nigeria, everything becomes story. And you know, at the end of the day, we come here to say, Lagata, Ashiri Etisu, your secret is out there. And we now find out that this petition that they used the titled paper of Baba San Falano to write generated or come from Lagata. So that's where everything comes together for me, not this money issue. Lagata used everything. Okay, let me take you back to when Westo was hosting and Lagata was on that platform. See the type of lie that Lagata lied on Westo, about 10 million. Let's move away from that. The money in both on Access Bank that go up to 30 million. Lagata went and said, as far as to go and tell Bukky Jesse that they have finished with 30 million in that account and that he has an evidence to it. Don't see the way I mention it now. This will tell you that Lagata from me onset have been working to make sure that we didn't get to where we are supposed to get to. So when we are talking about all this, I will now thinking is about we are praying for everybody laughing about the issue of borrow money, and then we are saying God will, whatever Lagata do to that person, God will do to their children. It doesn't make sense. To me, it doesn't make sense. Let us look at the issue. Let us see how Lagata has derailed justice for Mohbad. How has make us think and look on the side, and how he has come into us to use, force to get the truth out of our mouth. We think he's working for Baba, not knowing he's just working to make sure that he sold Baba out. So many things have come out today. So many things, so many deep talk. Mr. Guresi said something a while ago that this guy called them when they were leaving Abuja that he has a house somewhere that they can go and live in. Let me tell you, that's another one. And I said right there, I said, you see, Lagata is just trying to keep Baba where they will come and get Baba. Where hand we touch Baba, it will just say, okay, I've told them to go to social house number 10, the Galley Road, flat number 2. And they come there and harm this man. That is Lagata in this justice for Mohbad. That's the way we should begin to look critically into how he came and disrupts every place we gathered. That is saying that, okay, look at the issue of critical thinker. Where we are today, it was critical thinker that brought Lagata down. Because he looked for every avenue to penetrate. It was impossible. It was impossible. And that is when he started running up and down. I've known the people in critical thinker. They think they can hide forever. If Lagata is not doing evil, if Lagata is not evil by himself, Lagata need all this to be able to help justice for Mohbad? No, he didn't need it because as I'm sitting here, I don't pray to know those in justice. In critical thinker. But I pray everything they do positively to help justice for Mohbad come to fulfillment. That we can seek and get justice for Mohbad, and the father will have closure and the body will be buried. So that is where I'm looking at it. I'm sorry if people are enjoying the comedy going there, and I'll make sure that I stop the comedy so that we can focus, we can concentrate on justice for Mohbad. We don't know how many time we have left to get justice for Mohbad, and we still did not know how many people that behave like Lagata. That's where we need to look very well. Now that God has revealed Lagata to us, let us keep praying and begin to look well into people's actions. If we see someone that wants to be at the forefront of everything that we are doing, let us begin to query it. Let us think deeply. Let us begin to query that. Then when people say we are bringing letter, we are taking something to go and give Sanwo-Olu, let us see the copy of what you want to go and give Sanwo-Olu. The letter you claim is coming from Justice for Mohbad. Let everybody see the copy, please. Let us begin to look critically into every one of us action, because we don't know how many Lagata is still in this thing we are doing. I'm not saying the name Lagata, I'm saying the character, the person in Lagata. We don't know how many of them. Our 20%. I call us 20% because we believe we know that. Mo fún ẹlẹ́gbàá bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó yìn, mo máa fún ẹlẹ́gbàá ní kébé, mo máa fún ẹlẹ́gbàá tó wonderful ní kébé, àbó fẹ́ kí n sẹ́gbẹ̀rẹ̀ fún ẹ. Tó fẹ́ kí n wá sẹ́gbẹ̀rẹ̀ fún ẹ ni. Tó fẹ́ kí n sẹ́gbẹ̀rẹ̀ fún ẹ bẹ̀ yẹn ni. Kí ló ń ṣe ẹ́? Ẹ má bẹ̀ mí mọ́, mo máa sẹ́gbẹ̀rẹ̀ fún Tóyìn.
Ọwọ́ yẹn ni kẹ́ sí gbẹ́rẹ́ sí ọwọ́ tó fi ń tẹ̀ yẹn.
Mo máa sẹ́gbẹ̀rẹ̀ fún ẹ. Ẹ wo, let us begin to look more to the people we see than we just call me and believe that, okay, Ayekoto is talking justice for Mohbad. Look deep into who I am. Go and check from the beginning where I've been speaking about justice for Mohbad, where I've been working, and how my contribution talk is cheap, beats to you. How my contribution is to justice for Mohbad. We have those people among us. Here, they say, hey, they went there, they say B, C, and D. There are so many around us. I call us 20%. We are not much, but we stand gidigba. We are people, especially Yomi. Yomi said in the days of Yomi, not this one that Yomi is RI0USLY. In the days when Yomi was making waves in justice for Mohbad, he said 100% have to follow NGO and stop talking and stop saying they are defending Baba Mohbad before police will answer us. I now look that time. Lati platform, everything on Lati platform is siding Yomi, Jokem, Papariano, Aries, Aduke Okin, Omo Ologo, name them. You of us, Honorable York Daddy, Ishto, my son, Sanlaide, Tony Peperempe, Mommy Yeti, Essie Olorunwa, Mommy Comfy. You of us that were together, I call us 20%. 20% already are with you, and you are requesting for 100%. I now say you cannot have us because we don't believe in you. If the rest of my team believe in you, I don't believe. So you cannot have 100%. I will still come out without supporting you. So that's why I said, let us begin to go deep. When we see anybody that say, I'm for just, think critically, look very well into that person. Yomi is the one that come and tell us, if you want to get justice, we are going to deploy the way the Gbos were treated during the war, the civil war in Nigeria. Okay, how was the Igbo being treated? They stopped giving, they stopped feeding them, they stopped feeding themselves, taking food to the Igbo land. So do you understand where talk us cheap, sing, do you now understand what they're doing? We should stop feeding Baba. We should stop giving Baba money. We should stop caring for him so that they can whip him and make sure he just fell out of this justice and they can hold the justice to themselves. That's where he was going on. I want to tell me like that person has part of justice in it. No. All of them are here for money. If you remember, Kemi Olunoyo came out